All right. So, what is up, guys? This is Dark Rapper HQ here, and yeah. So this is not usually in a drama stream, but I this is the stream that I would like to give my advice to Freddy. So yes, my goodness, yeah, I know, Freddy has been done something wrong, but Freddy, you need to listen, man. I just hope I just don't know why you're just doing this, but you need to stop what you're doing, man. Like, I mean, even though look, I don't hate you, dude. I don't hate you. I I you were my friend for almost a long time now, for almost 3 years actually. But you need to what? Change. Change your ways. I mean, yes, of course, you were act up in foolish streams, but this is a stream to give my advice to you, and you have to keep it granted. I mean, this is not an attack or hate stream, so yeah, and this is the stream is to give out the advice for Freddy. Also, Freddy, look, I understand how much you've been going through, but doing this is actually unacceptable and uncalled for. And yes, I known you for 2018, like for a long time, which it's yeah, 4 years since I known you, but does this mean you have to do this? No. I just want you to change. I mean, if you're still like this or something like that, or you can't even help it, you need to get a therapy or something like that. Because I expect changes from you. I mean, look, this. I mean, you took your first. You did the first step, which it's taking full responsibility for your actions. Okay, that's good. That's your first step. But hold on. You really need to. Okay, hold on, just a sec. Okay, look, I just want you to change, Freddy. I mean, if I don't expect changes, then I don't know where else to tell you. Well, I know you're a good person, but you just gotta take a. I think you should honestly, take a break from the internet for at least a 1 month or 2 months or something like that. Yeah, just take a break on the internet. Just change and clean up your act, and I expect changes from you. Because if I don't expect any changes coming from you or anything like that, then I have no choice but to. I can't say it because I don't want people to follow my footsteps. Well, I just hope you change, Freddy. I mean, I understand that you've been going through a lot of hell. The same to me also, because even though I've changed a lot, but you really need to get a grip on yourself. Because this is I mean, this is really unacceptable when you're having your behavior like this. I'm not being mean to you. I'm not yelling at you or anything like that. But I mean, this is me in 2022, and this is what's happening, man. I mean, I know you've been like this. I know what I know what you're, I know what you're saying, but I understand how much you've been going through. Like I said, but I think it's time for you to take a break on the internet. Like what McNamian told you, taking a break is a common thing that you should do for you to keep yourself cooled down for a bit. Same with the other YouTubers too. It's your responsibility to do what you gotta do, like not just doing those type of unnecessary stuff like this. I mean, I want to see changes coming from you because I want you to change, and I want you to And I want you to change. I mean, you were my friend ever since 2018, right? But I don't want you to end up like this in the future, in particular. So yes, and this is 2022, and I don't want you to act like this.
You said okay.
Oh, sorry about this. Sorry about that. But anyways, what I'm saying about the what I'm saying about this, Freddy, is that you need to change. I mean, if you come back on the internet, if you feel like coming back on the internet, if it's already 1 month later or something like that, or the next month, then it's time for you to apologize to your friends. Because despite the fact that Matthew Dids and Foolish Macnamian had to deal with you yesterday, we want you to like change. Just don't do this. Like, doubting yourself isn't going to accomplish anything at all. It doesn't taking you anywhere at all. I mean, this is not ending your friendship, Freddy. This is just letting you know that you need to make some major improvements to yourself. I mean, you were like what, 14 or no, 15 years old, and you're about to turn 16 years old, and I think you should start acting your age. And that's the bottom line. And perhaps I just want you to change. So I want you to change. Just apologize to other people that you just hurted when you come back on the internet, like at least 1 month later. And yeah, just make what? Just make a 10-minute apology video, not just a 5-minute or 3-minute or 2-minute, because they'll know that you're not sincere. Just make a 10-minute video apology, and then you'll know you're sorry. Because I expect changes from you. I mean, because if I okay, look, here's my advice. If I don't, expect changes from you, I have no other choice but to distance myself from you. And I'm sorry to say this, but that's the point. I expect changes from you. And that's the bottom line. Okay, sorry about my dogs, but also I just hope that you can understand this, because this stream is meant for, advices, even though I'm not going to add people to this stream for personal, not personal, for a reason. Just only me in this stream, and that's it. And Freddy, like, you have to, like, get a grip. Like, doing this to your friends, including Matthew and Macnamian, you have to calm down. I'm not forcing you to calm down, but you need to. But when people told you to stop doubting yourself, you have to follow their orders. Not just doing all those type of sort of unnecessary stuff like this. It's unnecessary. We don't want you to end up like this in the future. I mean, like I said, you need to change. I mean, what else? And yes, and you also, yeah, don't forget, you haven't credited, Dids about the phrase thing. You should have give him his permission or something like that. But guess what? You need to think twice before what you're saying or talk. Because this is not going to get you anywhere at all. And that's the line right there, man. I know what you did, but you got to just get a grip. Just change, take a break on the internet for at least 1 month or 2 months. I mean, if you change, then if you change, then by the next month, then make an apology video. That is 10 minutes. I mean, I don't hate you or anything, but I'm really disappointed in you right now. But I know you're a good guy and such. You need to just take a break on the internet. I mean, I don't want this whole entire situation to be like this against. I understand that this is unreal, but you need to like do it. I mean, it's for your own good. Like, take this for example. When Jacksepticeye's father died, he takes a long break on YouTube. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking a break on the internet or YouTube. It just keeps your mental health calm. Yeah, it keeps your mental health calm. Yeah, I know. And and also Freddy, I just expect changes from you, man. I just hope you changed. I mean, I know what you've been going through, but you need to like change. And I'm sorry for saying you got to change phrase, but I have to say this because I don't want Freddy to end up like this in the future or for the next year or something like that. Yeah. I mean, Freddy, you're almost an adult like me. I mean, you're 15, but you're about to turn 16 this year. But sooner and after, you're almost going to be an adult. And I'm turning 18 next year. And next year, you're going to be turning 17, even though you're not even an adult yet. But it's time for you to change, man. This is not like a desperately I'm telling you, but this is my only advice to you, man. I just hope you change, and I just hope you clean up your act and just get a grip. Take a break on the internet. I mean, taking a break on the internet, it's not that bad. You can just do it. But it's your choice. I mean, your responsibility is to take a break. I mean, YouTube is your pal, especially Discord too, but I think you should make decisions of what you're doing. So, I mean, I know you're making a first step is you to take full responsibility for your actions. I know you did that, but this is your first step you're doing. But the next step, you have to take a break on the internet. Like maybe 1 month later that you might come back, or 2 months later that you might have to come back. But I might have to say this, but it's not that hard to take a break, but you have to do it. So, yeah. I mean, speaking of what you said, Freddy, you also said I has appeared towards Dids. I mean, you should have not said that. I mean, I understand that you should have not said that, but doubting yourself like this is kind of retarded. Like, that. Because I don't want you to end up like my girlfriend Rosie Bunny. That's all. Even though Rosie apologizes, even though I still love her because she's still my girlfriend. But that's not the point. The point is that you need to like stop doing those type of stuff and change. And yes, I just don't want. Yes, of course. And if I see any other attacking messages in the stream, it's going to be removed. You're not taking. I mean, here's my warning to people who are here in the stream. Okay, too many of you guys are making like some other type of stuff like Freddy is a naughty boy or fuck Freddy or something like that. That you're not making the situation better. I can tell you that. I can handle situations. I can handle this by myself here. because Freddy is my friend for like almost 4 years, and he needs to change. So this is not the attack. This is not the attack stream. This stream is for some advice, a really civil advice. So, also Freddy, you gotta like get a grip. Like if Foolish tells you to get a grip, you need to follow what he says. Especially, you need to listen to Macnamian Dids, especially Matthew. I mean, yeah. Just I mean, at least you can listen to Macnamian. I mean, Macnamian is one of those people who gives out perfect advices to other people and such, and has a good point about taking a break on the internet thing. I mean, it's not hard, but I think it's the decisions that you should do, Freddy. I'm talking to you, man. Like, what you did is bad. I know, but at least I'm really disappointed in you, but I don't hate you. So, yeah. So, my honest thoughts on this, Freddy, you have some improvements to do, and I expect changes from you. And you need to take like a little bit longer break on the internet. At least 1 month. You have to take a break on the internet, like on 1 month. Yeah, a month. If you come back on the internet like at the next month, then make a 10-minute apology video. Not shorter, but you need to make it at least 10 minutes. And they'll know you're sorry. And also yeah. And before I end the stream, Freddy, I just hope you learn your lesson and change and clean up your act. And if I haven't seen you, look, here's my warning, man. If you haven't, change or anything like that, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to distance myself from you if you haven't changed. But yeah, but hopefully you might learn your lesson. I don't hate you, but you need to control what you're doing on the internet, man. And I'm going to have to repeat myself again on this. Just take full responsibility for your actions. Take a break on the internet a little bit longer, not that big of the time, but a little bit longer, like a month. Take a break on the internet for a month. Yeah. And clean up your act. Just get a grip and seek some help. I just hope you change, man. Also, that's all for the stream, guys.